Great. Welcome, everyone. Yeah, let's start with and I just put on the Facebook group today that this is our 8th gathering, which I was really shocked about. So we've been doing it for a while, and it felt really good to think that. So we've only got a few chapters left, and then we can go around again. Okay, Francis, I'll let you.
Know that you can hear that harmonium. Hold on 2 seconds. Is my here we go. Original sound on. All right. There we are. Sorry.
Thank you so much, Francis.
Okay, well, should I get right into it, or did you want to?
No, yeah, we had a little chat the other day, didn't we? And we thought we're just going to start going through some sentences from earlier on in Goldman and just start breaking them apart, and then we might just break into breakout rooms and do a little bit more of that together, because I think it would be really useful, or we thought it would be useful for us all to build on.
So we got that feedback about breaking up sentences and translating, and since Professor Bryant is also talking about us doing Bhagavad Gita verses, we thought it would be a good thing to practice. So I here have this is a sentence from lesson 4, because we thought it'd be nice to just go back. I'll speak for myself, feeling a little overwhelmed with all the information now that we've gotten to lesson 16. There's just so many things to take into account, so much vocabulary, so many tenses, so many endings, all this sort of a thing. So we thought it would be reassuring if we did sentences from an older lesson, so that we recognize how much we have been able to learn up till now, and kind of reassure ourselves that we have been making progress. So here we have a sentence in Devanagari. Who knows what this first word says, if I were to transliterate it? Any takers? Jan.
Ekada.
Ekada. Ekada. Nice. And then this next word we've seen a lot of.
Dasharato.
Dasharato. So we have Dasharato. After that, we have
Vanam.
Vanam. Thank you. Vanam. And then the last, we have
Gachati.
Gachati. Great. So this is our sentence. Ekada Dasharato Vanam Gachati. So this first word we really like, as Professor Bryant always says, because this word is indeclinable. So we have ekada, and it's in our glossary meaning once, one time. There's no declension. So this is just a word on its own that doesn't get changed. Ekada, once, one time. Then we have dasharato. Well, dasharato, you probably recognize this as having become sandhid. And that sandhi, does anyone know what that sandhi is or can explain what that sandhi is when it becomes O?
The Visarga gets, so it would be originally Dasharataha, and the Visarga gets dropped, or rather the whole thing. Well, I can't really explain it, but I mean there is a va, so that's a soft consonant, and that turns it into a O.
O. Yes. So it's also known dasharato, and this is rule 335. Thank you, Paolo. So it's rule 335, and it's when visarga comes up against a voiced initial. So it could have also been a vowel, but in this case it's a voiced consonant, and so it becomes O, dasharato, when it was originally dasharatah. Yeah, dasharatah. And then dasharatah is in, well, we learn which case it's in, just in the way that it is.
Pratama
Pratama vibhakti, that's correct. Pratama vibhakti, nominative, it's the subject, the kartra, and it's ekavachana, right? Singular. And so I thought it would be good, this is how we usually do it in my group. Once you find a word, we usually look it up. Luckily, we have a glossary for that. So this is the noun, and it's masculine. And so we usually would go and then chant the paradigm afterwards, even though we know that it's this one. This is the first one. Pratama, vibhakti, ekavachana. We would go along the whole list. Let's see who's in the group today. I know that Federico can't chant because he's somewhere public. So I'll just do it. We'll do it line by line, and I'll call on someone if that's okay. If everyone's game. If you'd rather not, you could say pass. But hopefully we're all gonna give it a go. Yeah. So it would be dasharata, dasharatau, dasharata, dasharata, dasharatau, dasharata. Let's go, Matthew.
Dasharata, dasharatao, dasharata. Dasharata, dasharatao, dasharata.
Beautiful. Dasharatham, dasharatau, dasharatan. Dasharatham, dasharatau, dasharatan. Tessa.
Dasharatam, dasharatau, dasharatan, dasharatam, dasharatau, dasharatan.
So good. Dasharatena, dasharatabhyam, oop, this should be, I have an extra. Dasharatai, dasharatena, dasharatabhyam, dasharatai. Sarah.
Dasharatena, Dasharathabhyam, Dasharatai. Dasharatena, Dasharathabhyam, Dasharatai.
Wonderful. Dasharataya, Dasharatabhyam, Dasharatebhyaha, Dasharataya, Dasharatabhyam, Dasharatebhyaha. Paolo.
Dasharataya, Dasharatabhyam, Dasharatebhyaha, sorry, I got the wrong melody, but never mind. Dasharataya Dasharatabhyam Dasharatebhyaha.
Do you want to hear it again?
Shall I repeat it again?
Yeah, I'll just do one line again, and so you can try to
Yeah.
learn the melody. Dasharataya Dasharatabhyam Dasharatebhyaha. You?
Dasharataya Dasharatabhyam Dasharatebhyaha.
Yes. Dasharataya Dasharatabhyam Dasharatebhyaha.
Dasharataya Dasharatabhyam. No, I definitely don't
That's
get it.
okay.
Never
That's
mind.
okay. That's perfect. You
Dasharatabhyam Dasharat
Tebhyaha.
Dashara. Sorry, I'm really struggling with this.
That's okay. No,
Spectacles.
your pronunciation is great. Yeah, it's a melody you don't know, so it's okay. It was perfect.
Yeah.
The second line was Dasharataya Dasharatabhyam Dasharatebhyaha. Okay, we'll let you off the hook, Pablo.
Dasharataya Dasharatabhyam Dasharatebhyaha.
Perfect. Yes, yes, yes.
And I will also have the iti panchami vibhakti.
Panchami Vibhakti. Yeah. Dasharatat Dasharatabhyam Dasharatebhyaha Dasharatat Dasharatabhyam Dasharatebhyaha. Lulu.
Dasharatat Dasharatabhyam Dasharatebhya Dasharatat Dasharatat Dasharatabhyam Dasharatebhya.
Excellent. Dasharatasya Dasharatayo Dasharatanam Dasharatasya Dasharatayo Dasharatanam. I could see Alice shaking her head. Alice, do you want to go? We could do it one line each if that's easier. Want to do that?
I just get so lost. I'll try it. You
Okay,
can see
it's
me
a
like
tough one. Dasharata is a tough one to do. Yes,
thanks,
it's got
Ron.
many syllables.
You
Okay.
know how good I am at this.
No, I know it like stresses people out to do the melody, but the
I know.
important thing is to remember the endings. So we'll do one line each, okay?
Cool.
Dasharatasya Dasharatayo Dasharatanam. Yep.
Dasharatasya Dasharatayo Dasharatanam.
Great.
Slightly.
Dasharatasya Dasharatayo Dasharatanam.
Dasharatasya Dasharatayo Dasharatanam. See, I just lose it every time.
Fine.
I
It's
know.
perfect.
I do
It's
the
tough to
same.
remember. It's
With
okay.
me, Carlo. I feel it.
After you do it a few times, it comes. But it's a longer word, so it can be tougher to get.
We
Okay.
do our own thing. We should add another because there isn't another
Yeah.
voice there
Absolutely.
because we need another
Well,
Totally
bit
yeah.
for our
Eventually we'll
melody to finish.
harmonize. Okay, we're almost there. Almost there. Ready? Dasharate, dasharatayo, dasharateshu, dasharate, dasharatayo, dasharateshu. Jan.
Dasharate, dasharatayo, dasharateshu. Dasharate, dasharatayo, dasharateshu.
Yes. Dasharata, dasharatao, dasharata. Dasharatha, Dasharatau, Dasharatha. Talissa. What's this one?
Getting visually challenging.
There we go.
Dasharatha, Dasharatau, Dasharatha, ta. Dasharatha, Dasharatau, Dasharatha, ta. Just because I can.
Perfect. Yeah. All right. So that was our first word that we had to chant because Ekadawa is undeclinable. Okay, so our next word is vanam, and vanam that we know from our, again, glossary, meaning forest. I'll just do this. Yeah. And it is neuter, and it is the locus of motion. So it is in the second case, even though it's a location. When you're going to something, it gets put in the second case. We learn that in the text. So this is in Dvitiya Vibhakti, accusative, Ekavachana. So this is the subject, the kartra, and this is the object, the karman. And then, so since it is, and this is a shorter word, so maybe this will be a little easier. This is the same tune, but this time it is neuter endings. Yeah, so we have vanam, vane, vanani, vanam, vane, vanani. We'll start from the top this time. Alice.
Vanam vane vanani, vanam vane vanani.
See? Fewer syllables, so much easier. And then the second one is easy too. Vanam, vane, vanani, vanam, vane, vanani. Lulu.
Vanam vane vanani, vanam vane vanani.
Nice. Vanena, vanabhyam, vanaih, vanena, vanabhyam, vanaih. Jan.
Vanena vanabhyam vanai, vanena vanabhyam vanai.
So good. Vanaya, vanabhyam, vanebhyaha. Vanaya, vanabhyam, vanebhyaha. Sarah.
Vanaya vanabhyam vanebhyaha, vanaya vanabhyam vanebhyaha.
So good. Vanat, vanabhyam, vanebhyaha. Vanat, vanabhyam, vanebhyaha. Paulo.
Vanat vanabhyam vanebhyaha. Vanat vanabhyam vanebhyaha. Iti
Yes,
panchami vibhakti.
yes. Vanasya, vanayoh, vananam. Vanasya, vanayoh, vananam. Oh, Matthew.
Vanasya vanayo vananam. Vanasya vanayo vananam.
Vane, vanayoh, vaneshu. Vane, vanayoh, vaneshu. Tessa.
Vane, vanayo, vaneshu, vane, vanayo, vaneshu.
Vana, vane, vanani. Vana, vane, vanani. Talisa. Oop, I can't hear you. You're still muted.
I was going great guns. Vana, vane, vanani, vana, vane, vanani.
Excellent. Wow, that was great. See, fewer syllables. Helpful. All right, our last word is the verb. The verb, which is gachati. And this, what do I have here? Yep, gachati. And then we have here the root. It comes from the dhatu gam, which is from the first gana, parasmaya pada, and it's a special case that it becomes cha at the end of the dhatu before, or the dhatu changes to gacha before you add the endings, and it is in third person. It can be confusing because pratama means first, but this is third person singular, ekavachana. And then I put the verb down here that we could chant. And it's the same. Oh yeah, so, and there's also this, that preceding the ma and the va endings, the a gets lengthened if the dhatu ends with an a. So this is gacha, and then when you tack on the ending, it becomes gachami. So these ones are lengthened at the end. So yeah, we can also chant the verb. Gachati, gachata, gachanti, gachati, gachata, gachanti. A lot of breathiness in there. I'm just gonna go random. Sarah.
Gachati, gachata, gachanti, gachati, gachata, gachanti.
Great. Gachasi, gachata, gachata, gachasi, gachata, gachata. Lulu.
Gachasi, gachata, gachata, gachasi, gachata, gachata.
Great. Gachami, gachava, gachamaha, gachami, gachava, gachamaha. Matthew. Do we do Matthew already?
Gachami, gachava, gachama, gachami, gachava, gachama.
Great. Excellent. So that's our whole sentence. Pretty simple. It basically is one time Dasharata went, because I mean go, but the lat can also be used for direct of something that's near past and near future as well. So I would translate this to went to the forest, but you could say goes, or you could say one time Dasharata. No, if you're saying one time, it feels past, right? One time Dasharata went to the forest is the sentence. Is this good for everybody? Nice. So the next one, and we thought this is perfect because when Alice and I talked about this, we said we would break out into groups. So this is the next sentence in the, if you go into your lesson 4 reading, it's the next sentence. I'll see which one it is. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the 5th sentence. Tasmin vane brahmanasya putro vasati. And we thought we could break up into groups, and then we could do the similar kind of exercise together, like what each word is, if it's masculine or feminine or a verb, what gana, and then what case or what conjugation. And we could do that as kind of like a little group exercise. Does that sound good? We can come back and chant or just discuss whatever we feel called to do. Or how many people today? 13. Should we do groups of 3, Alice? What do you think? Yeah, groups of 3?
Yeah, I think
I'm going to
that's-
stop sharing.
And then would it be one of 4? How many are there?
We're 13.
That's fine. That's
yeah,
good.
1 of 4. Okay, I'm going to stop the recording.